Since you're watching this video, you are probably a busy and super successful real estate agent. But doing it all yourself has gotten stressful and has got your life way out of balance. But is building a team the right way to get the support you need? Or are there alternatives that might actually work better for you? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Mike Regan, the founder and CEO of Relevate Real Estate. Quick disclosure up front, one of the support team models I'll be discussing in this video is the Relevate support team. We developed it and all the agents here use it. The Relevate model is perfect for some agents and not perfect for other agents. I promise to be as objective as possible in comparing the three support team alternatives in this video because my only goal is to help you find the right one to fit your needs. You probably are a very busy real estate agent because you're great at what you do. However, being so busy might be stressing you out and causing your life to be out of balance. And that isn't great for your family or your health. So what's next? You may have been told that building a team is the next step, and maybe you've even taken that next step and actually hired a few people. But is hiring, training, and managing other people really what you want to do? Are there alternative ways to get the support you need? Yes, there are, but each alternative has advantages and disadvantages. Talking about the hard stuff is never easy, and that's why most brokerages shy away from this type of content. As the CEO of Relevate Real Estate, I've been where you are. At the beginning of my career as a real estate agent, I grew my own business quickly from 0 to 88 transactions a year. I can't give myself all the credit though. I started with a part-time team. Then I built an industry standard MREA team, as Gary Keller described in his book, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Finally, I connected into the already built and fully trained Relevate support team model. In this video, we'll walk through those three alternative ways of getting the support team that you need to continue growing at the rate your talent deserves. We'll break down the pros and cons of each type of team and suggest for what type of agent each team will work best. And then you'll be one step closer to having the right support team for you. The first alternative is the part-time team. This is a low-risk, toe-in-the-water approach consisting of using part-time help. An example would be an unlicensed assistant. This is often a family member who stuffs and stamps envelopes for marketing. This may also include using apps such as Show Whammy or having partnership deals with other agents in your brokerage to get help showing homes or attending inspections when you're busy. It also may include a part-time transaction coordinator, usually unlicensed, either hired by you or maybe offered by your brokerage. Normally, to save money and maintain control, an agent with a part-time team does all they can do themselves and only delegates the overflow to others. So the pros of a part-time team include it's low risk, with low and instantly controllable expenses. It enables the agent to increase transaction volume by about 20% and take some limited time off. Also, agents keep a high percentage of the gross commission income with a part-time team. The cons of a part-time team include that the customer service is handled by team members, but it's not at the highest level due to a lack of processes and thorough training. Also, the potential income level is limited by the capacity of this type of team to handle much growth. Finally, most agents will feel that the management responsibility necessary even for a small part-time team is distracting and not very enjoyable. The part-time team is normally best for agents who want to do things their way and you also want to avoid the risk and responsibility of hiring full-time people. The second alternative to get the support you need is to build an MREA team. This model became industry standard when Gary Keller interviewed hundreds of high-volume agents in many brokerages across the United States and documented in his book, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, how they had structured their teams and the standard process they used to build those teams from scratch. As a result of that book, Keller Williams became the place to build a team, and that was a big part of how KW grew so fast. The implementation process for this type of team is, first, hire an assistant to do the admin tasks. Second, hire your first buyer's agent to take care of your buyer clients, since buyers normally take much more time than sellers. And third, you invest in more lead sources, like advertising and purchase leads, like for example from Zillow or Realtor.com or HomeLight. And you hire more buyer's agents to convert the buyer leads from those sources and work them, but you keep the seller leads at this point. Fourth, you'd hire a listing coordinator who is like a buyer's agent, but for sellers, and they'd convert and serve these seller leads. And finally, number 5, you leave the team to do everything without you. The leads keep coming in and they keep converting them and you get the profits. The first pro of this type of team is truly unlimited transaction and volume growth potential. Also, it's the best choice for having a big team and a well-known personal brand. With this type of team, you also have a great opportunity to lead and grow other people if that's what you want to do. The team leader has complete control over all marketing, all processes, and all systems. It's all yours and all in your control. And finally, the leaders of these type of teams often have the opportunity to leave their current firm to establish themselves as independent brokerages. There are some drawbacks. This is by far the most costly type of team due to the need to pay 50% plus of the commission to buyer's agents, mostly to compensate them for their effort to convert lower quality leads, and the high cost of purchasing and/or advertising to get those leads in the first place. As a result, team leaders rarely keep more than 35% of the total team gross commission. Also, not all agents enjoy the demanding and constant management responsibility required to lead this type of team. Also, another factor is the high turnover of buyer's agents. Now, these are people who you as a team leader, you trained them, you hired them, you mentored them, and now they're leaving to compete against you, and that can be frustrating. The MREA team is best for agents who want to start and run their own businesses from scratch, including managing and motivating other people. Also, since having a big team is seen by many agents as the ultimate sign of success, this type of team can make you seem more successful in the eyes of other agents. The third way to have a support team is called the Relevate team. It's called that because it is only offered at Relevate Real Estate. In this support team model, the brokerage has already hired and fully trained professionals who immediately become your full service team when you join the brokerage. These team members include marketing professionals who plan your marketing in advance for the entire year. They design it, they write it, they produce it, they address it, they stuff and stamp it, and they deliver all the marketing materials. There are also licensed agents called at Relevate client service managers who partner with you to do all the client service work on your behalf, such as searching for homes, researching client questions, showing homes, writing contracts directed by you, also arranging and attending inspections, negotiating due diligence agreements, arranging repairs, scheduling and attending closings, etc. There's also the listing success team, who analyze sellers' homes to identify improvements that will increase the sales price and reduce their days on market. They also consult with sellers to teach them how to prepare their homes for sale and give them the specifics of colors and styles and vendors for any improvements, and also manage the improvement project as needed. And finally, they stage the home and arrange for professional photography. The idea of this model is to free up the agent, referred to as a sales agent at Relevate, to do what only they can do, which is to build relationships with their sphere of influence and past clients in order to bring in growing numbers of referred and repeat clients. All right, let's talk about the pros of the Relevate model. First of all, unlimited transaction and volume growth potential, similar to the MREA team. Next, because of the economies of scale that Relevate realizes by providing standardized marketing and client service support to a large number of agents, the cost of the support is reasonable. As a result, Relevate leadership guarantees that agents who follow the process correctly will take home at least 65% of the team's gross commission. The next pro is excellent life balance. The ability to spend plenty of time with family and take real vacations that is not tied to a phone or a computer. And finally, there's a collaborative, non-competitive environment among the agents, which many agents find very valuable. Now, the Relevate system isn't ideal for everyone. First of all, it is a very standardized system, and that system has to be followed closely to ensure the high take-home income and the life balance results. As a result, the Relevate experience can feel a little bit less entrepreneurial. Consistent with this, Relevate doesn't support personal branding, other than your name and photo in your marketing. Another factor is agents have to get comfortable with the idea of delegating so much of the marketing and client service and being able to trust that everything will be done right. The Relevate structure can also seem expensive to individual agents who have never had a support team and who are accustomed to keeping 85% of their gross commission income, although that income is usually a lot lower than it would be in a Relevate team. Finally, there's less opportunity at Relevate for creative expression, since the firm plans and executes almost all the marketing campaigns. I guess that could be seen as a plus or a minus, depending on who you are. So as we've emphasized, the Relevate model isn't right for every agent. The Relevate model is best for agents who want to keep things simple and focus primarily on selling and delivering great client service, and still want to make very good money, but who don't want to have to worry about anything else. It's also the best choice for agents who need a better life balance, especially for parents with young children. So which type of team is right for you? Well, successful agents often have more clients than they can handle on their own, and they start to experience high levels of stress and out of balance lives. They know they need a support team, but they may not know what kind of support teams are possible and how they work. So now that we've walked through all the basics for all three types of support teams for real estate agents like you may have a lot of questions. Covering the pros and cons of each is really just the beginning. You've got a big decision to make, and you might be asking yourself questions like, which type of team will ensure that my clients get great quality service? Which type of team will help me build my personal real estate brand? Which type of team will maximize my take-home income? And which one will give me the most life balance and real vacations? Great questions. Check out this next video for a point-by-point comparison of all three teams on 10 different factors, including all 4 of the questions I just listed. These comparisons are critical because depending on what's most important for you and your business, one type of team might be perfect for you, while another might be completely wrong. If you felt this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to our channel to be notified whenever we publish more content like this. At Relevate Real Estate, we know we're not the perfect fit for every agent, but if you're feeling pumped up about our model, we invite you to click the link in the description below and schedule a time to come visit with us to learn more.